Hello, everybody. It's Jason Calacanis, the host of This Week in Startups, and I'm here to tell you about the wonderful GoTo meeting. GoTo meeting. Wait a second. No, I got to start here. Wait. GoTo meeting. It's not easy to do that. It's much harder than it appears. I use GoTo meeting all the time, and this is one of the great things about having a podcast like this is that I get to pick the partners. And I made a list of the products I use every day, every week, and I gave them to the sales team, and I said, hey, these are the people I would want as partners because I use their product. Right at the top of the list was GoTo Meeting because I use it every week. Let me show you how easy it is to set up a meeting, and I'm going to guarantee you it works, and it's flawless across all of the different types of browsers and desktops, everything. It just works. And when you're setting up a meeting, by definition, it's a meeting, it's important, and you want to look like you know what you're doing. Because if you don't get that meeting started on time and easily, you look like a dope. I cannot tell you how many times I've been on an angel investing call. How many times has this happened? We've been on a pitch, and somebody can't get a goddamn meeting set up. And you're just like, you start feeling bad for the person because they've wasted 10 minutes.
Your first impression, yeah.
It's the first impression. Well, let me show you how easy it is so you don't look like an idiot when you're trying to set up an important meeting. Boom, you just go right to your desktop. This is if you got the software installed. I mean, dead simple. I want to schedule a meeting. Okay, what is the name of the meeting? Tyler's contract renegotiation, whatever. It's going to be today. It's going to be at 7 o'clock. It's not a reoccurring meeting. Well, it's reoccurring every year. So can I set it as? No, it's not reoccurring. We're not going to do this every week, Tyler. Provide audio information. Use the GoTo meeting or integrated audio. Or are we going to use a conference call number? Like maybe you say, I have a bad internet connection here. I don't want to let people use the voice over IP. I don't trust the internet. I'm only going to do the conference call number. Or maybe we're only going to do voice over IP. I don't want anybody dialing in. I'm going to say provide both. And or I can put in my own conference call information. Hey, I'm going to put a password in here that Tyler rocks the house deeply. And then I just schedule that meeting, and boom, we're done. We're done, and I can go email it to other people if I want to. And an email invitation has been done. I can just look at the invitation text here. Boom. I can copy to my clipboard, and you're just done. And it's all done. In seconds, you've just created an easy-to-use meeting. So if you've ever had those meetings where it just works, here it is. Use your microphone and speakers. A headset is recommended. Or call in using our number. Da-da-da-da. When I see that, I know the person is serious. And they got the meeting ID, and it's from GoToMeeting. It just gives you that very secure feeling that this meeting is going to go off without a hitch. Don't look like a dope by using one of these other cheap pieces of garbage software that doesn't work, frankly. That's it.
They're dedicated to it.
They've been doing it for a long time.
It's in their name.
GoTo meeting. I mean, I don't know how many times I got to tell you guys about it, but this is the one that works.
It's not a tool that's meant for just chit-chat or whatever. It's meant for meetings.
It's meant for meetings. It just gets it done. And speaking of getting it done, what a great episode we have for you coming up right now. And the reason you're able to get this episode for free, the reason it exists, the reason we have HD, the reason we have beautiful lighting, the reason we have Tyler Crowley's insights, the reason we have craft services, the reason we've got engineers here who make it flawless and perfect and make sure it's uploaded to iTunes the same gosh darn day, which is a pet peeve of mine. Like, I can't tell you. I fight with these guys all the time. I want that video up within 3 hours of the end of the show. And it takes work. You have to bust your butt to get that show up and running. We have all this equipment. We got the TriCaster 850. That costs 40 dimes. It's not cheap. And we are so lucky to have GoTo Meeting as a sponsor because it's a great product and it's flawless and it never fails. Thank you to GoTo Meeting for providing everybody with this episode. Thank you, GoTo Meeting.